Asia continues to suffer from catastrophic floods. The death toll across 3 provinces on Indonesia's Sumatra Islands has now risen to 712 and over 500 individuals are still said to be missing. Southern Thailand is also facing its worst flooding in many years, with entire towns being submerged and rescue operations stretched to their limits. In Indonesia, the residents are beginning to assess the scale of the destruction in the country's northern Sumatra. The residents waded through some thick mud as they began cleaning what remained of their homes and businesses. The destruction follows days of relentless flooding that officials say has killed at least about 712 people, with hundreds still missing and thousands displaced. In Aceh's Pidi Jaya district, men raked mud from workshops while women scrubbed soiled clothing, and children helped gather debris as the families tried to salvage whatever little they could. And communications in several regions remain down and power is still being restored. Road access has been blocked by landslides, forcing the rescue teams to rely on helicopters and airlifts. Indonesia's disaster agency has said that aid deliveries will continue through the weekend. And President Prabowo Subianto has offered prayers for victims and has pledged ongoing government support, acknowledging that conditions on the ground remain extremely difficult. Now, southern Thailand is grappling with a flooding disaster that the authorities say is the worst in decades. In Hat Yai in Songkhla province, more than 77,000 people have been affected after monsoon rains overwhelmed rivers and infrastructure. Now, the confirmed death toll in Songkhla alone has now risen to 126, while total death toll across the 7 provinces now stands at 176. The number includes deaths that occurred during the disaster period from the unrelated causes. The Thai military has also deployed some helicopters, boats and specialized units, but geography and limited equipment have slowed down the rescue efforts. Strong currents, collapsed bridges and submerged roads have left parts of the region inaccessible. Nationwide, nearly 2.7 million people across almost 1 million households have been affected. Officials have warned that heavy rainfall may continue through midweek, raising the risk of further flash flooding and landslides. And our correspondent Siddharth MP has sent us this report from Chennai. Listen in.
Cyclonic storm Ditwa has defied all forecasts. The Indian Meteorological Department had forecast that the storm's effect would dissipate from Sunday, and Sunday is the day that maximum rainfall would take place in Chennai, and thereafter things would get back to a sense of normalcy, is what the IMD's initial forecast has said. But between Monday and thus far Tuesday, there has been over 26 centimeters of rainfall recorded in multiple places across Chennai and adjoining districts. So in light of this rainfall, schools and colleges have been shut in Chennai and adjoining districts for today. And of course, it's between 10 and 26 centimeters of rainfall that's been recorded in different parts of Chennai city and the adjoining districts. Let's also tell you that in some low-lying areas, there's been issues of waterlogging and issues of trees falling, which the authorities are tending to almost immediately. At the same time, let's remember that this weather system has been remaining stationary, near stationary, parallel to the Chennai coast for more than 24 hours now, and until tonight the system is expected to remain stationary, and a stationary weather system means that it will continue to keep bringing rainfall to this region. In fact, the impact of this cyclone is expected to remain well until tomorrow, Wednesday. Let's also tell you that gradually the cyclone has weakened. It has become from a cyclone into a deep depression, and now it's a depression. However, remaining parallel to the coast means that there's always a possibility of more rainfall, and for today as well, the IMD has forecast heavy rainfall for Chennai and adjoining districts. Siddharth MP, WION World is One from Chennai.